Good evening. My name is Jay Goyle, and I'm a co-founder of Actively Learn. We're an online literacy platform that transforms reading so students understand more and think critically. Incredibly, of every 3 students, 2 are struggling readers. They cannot even understand the main idea when they read. That is 30 million students who are literate, but at such a basic level, their life prospects are totally limited. They're 4 times more likely to drop out of school. And if you think they might succeed in math or science, it is very, very unlikely. This all leads to one conclusion. Reading is the heart of education. It is the most important skill we learn in school. But the problem is our country has not improved reading achievement in over 40 years. Because the best teachers can do to help students is to annotate like this. So my co-founder Deep and I wanted to change that. He has a PhD in education and is taught at universities, inner-city charter schools, and private schools. And in each environment, he comes across the same problem of students reading horribly. So to solve it, we created an online e-reader that allows teachers to read students inside of a book. And it's shown great promise. Students have performed 23% better on post-reading comprehension tests after using Actively Learn. Let me give you a few examples of why that happens. Here's Matt. As Matt reads, he does not know where to focus his attention. Thankfully, his teacher embeds questions, so he's forced to stop, think critically, and write. As Matt answers, he is more motivated because he knows his peers will see his responses. Looking at Laura's answer, he actually learned something new about the main character. As he continues, he sees a video that his classmate has posted, which helps explain the tone in the scene and something Matt had no clue about before. Matt walks into a more effective classroom because his teacher is prepped with all the data for all the work in the book. And teachers and students, they love us. A couple weeks ago at the semifinals, I told the judges that we were growing at about 3,000 users a week and we could grow faster. Well, this past week, we signed up 6,000 users. And I know we're only just reaching our full potential. And the broader education community agrees. We've been working with Pearson, the largest education company in the world, the Gates Foundation, and we won gold at the User Experience Awards, beating companies like Nike and American Express. And this support helps us establish credibility in a market that is rapidly evolving. Actively Learn can be the e-reading platform that students rely upon because we are solving key needs of all the major stakeholders, schools, publishers, and parents. Let me walk you through how we address each of these segments. For schools, we're offering a freemium model where already 10% of our teachers are upgrading to premium so they get more advanced features and additional content. Publishers, these guys are basically still in the Stone Ages. And so we're the channel that's going to get their content to be interactive and digital. We're already working with Pearson. We've signed up our first K-12 publisher at a 50-50 rev share. And lastly, parents. We all know they, or I should say you, spend a lot on your kids' education. And so we'll be creating a product that allows you to use Actively Learn with your kids outside of a school environment. We've built a great team to capture this opportunity. My background is that I've done product management and business development at Microsoft, having led multi-billion-dollar deals for Bing. My co-founder Deep, I already introduced. He actually founded a private school 5 years ago, serves as a great lab to test our product ideas. Our head designer and engineer have built products that are used by millions across the globe. And our head of sales most recently was selling a writing product with $1 million quota. And of course, we're hoping that money transitions over to us. And teachers. We have a couple reading specialists on our team that keep us grounded in terms of what will actually work in the classroom. Before I end, I have a request. I know that there are a lot of challenges in education, and the system can be very, very disappointing. But please don't give up on it. Students need our help and support. And I talk to a lot of schools, and trust me, they would much rather hear from your voices than from mine. So please raise your hand if you have kids that are in school, or if you've been part of the system, or if you know teachers. Tell them about Actively Learn. Tell them about the importance of reading. tell them about how innovation is going to be what changes these kids' lives so that they actually learn, so that they light up, so that they achieve, and so that they can live a life without any limits. Thank you.